Hi, this is Kathy with Usborne Books and More. Thanks for coming to the Facebook party. This video is going to show off some of the books that we have for elementary school age students. So this would be like ages 6 up through age about 10. And I want to start by showing off this brand new box set that we just started carrying over the summer. It's called My First Reading Library. In this box set, you get 50, that's 50, paperback books that will take your child all the way from beginning to learn how to read, all the way up to reading on their own. And the first one in this set is called Pirate Pat. I love this book. It'll show you how there are 3 sentences up here for the parent to read, and then there's a small, simple sentence over here for the child to read. And as they go through the book, they get to practice reading these short words. Come all the way to the back. And what's awesome about each of these books, there are puzzles in the back to do that cover reading comprehension. What was this picture about? What happened? Then there's ones where you can match the word to the picture. Each book has a different set of puzzles. The answers are provided for the back. There's a little bit of guidance in there for the parent. This is an amazing box set. This set is $79.99. Again, you get 50 books in this set that will have your child from very beginning reading all the way up to reading on their own. An amazing investment set. The next set of books I'm going to show you are our nonfiction books. That would be great for elementary age students. On the younger end, I want to talk about our Shine a Light books. This is a brand new one that just came out in the fall called The Human Body. These ones are really, really cool because each page has a shadow behind it that can only be revealed when you shine a light. So as you can see, the picture appears when the light is shown behind it, and it tells you about what you're reading about. We have 12 different Shine a Light books now, and these are all amazing. They make wonderful gifts, and a lot of kids just love to sit with these. This is a great bedtime book too. You turn the lights off, get a cool matching themed flashlight. It's a great gift as well. So we also came out with this brand new atlas, big picture atlas book. If you want to be learning about the world, all the different continents and what happens on them, the pictures in here are so cool, and they tell you about what happens in each of those countries, on each of the continents, these different landmarks where they can be found. The cool thing about this one is in the back, you get to learn about all the different flags around the world in big picture atlas. Very neat. Another nonfiction line that we carry are called these pocketbooks. These ones are great. They're only $4.99, and they read kind of like baseball statistic cards. This one is birds, and it'll give you a picture of the bird and all the different facts about it, where you can find it, what its diet is like, its habitat, is it endangered. We have if you have a factophile kid, these are so great. We have world cities, natural wonders, reptiles, mammals. So these are great to have, great gifts too. We also have these sets of books that are for more advanced readers. Whoa, I made out loud. I never cracked that one open before. This one's Helicopters. There's a combination of cartoon drawings and real live pictures in these ones where you get to learn about all these different topics. This is an adventure set that has helicopters, fighter planes, and this is the hardback library-bound version. This one is called Flexi Binding. As you can see, it's still pretty sturdy. It's a little less expensive than these hardback ones, but you get the same information. Really cool way to learn about stuff. I'll show you this one too, The Story of Inventions. This is just a cool one to have. I read it walking around my house because there are lots of little tidbits of information about those light bulb moments that inspired different inventions, like the dishwasher, the light bulb, the internal combustion engine. If you have a kid who's really interested in building things and learning about how things work, this is a fantastic book to have, Story of Inventions. Next, I'm going to talk to you about some of our chapter books. Earliest chapter books we have are Billy Dee Brown and Her Best Friend Hey Jack. These take about 15 minutes to read aloud to your child, but the sentences are very short, the text is nice and big, and there are the occasional illustration. These can be ordered separately, they're $4.99 each, or you can buy the whole collection. If you know your kid already likes them and you want to have them, you can order them in this paperback version. There's also a hardback version as well. As they get a little bit older, they can go into bigger chapter books like Fairy Ponies. This is a popular series that we have with the text is already smaller, the sentences are a little bit longer with some illustrations throughout. I have, most of the chapter books that I have are girl themed because I have little girls, but we also have Extreme Adventures and a mythical 9th series that's like robots fighting Yetis in the Antarctic. Whatever your kid is interested in, we have a chapter book that would fit. And I also want to highlight one of our authors named Atanuke. She is an African author and she writes about where she's from. This one is called Number 1 Car Spotter, and this is a series of books called Anna Hibiscus. And Anna Hibiscus lives in Africa, amazing Africa. And these ones are just cool because she is very close with her family. And it reads the way that she speaks. So it's got a very, very ethnic rhythm to the language. The illustrations are so cool. I like having these because it's like opening up a window into a whole nother way of life. This one too, great gift if you have a child who already loves reading. This Olga DePolga was written by Michael Bond, who created Paddington Bear. The illustrations are all done in watercolor, and Olga DePolga is a guinea pig who gets into a lot of trouble. This book is really funny and it's really warm, and if you are interested in getting back in the habit of reading aloud to your children at bedtime, no matter how old they are, this one is a great one to start with because it's really nice for a variety of different ages. We have these collections of books too. These ones are all $20 or $19.99. These collections of stories. This one is enchanting stories for young readers. This Black Beauty, Little Women, Heidi, The Railway Children, full-page illustrations in most of these. You get all of these books, all these stories in one place to keep on your shelf. These nice puffy, fun-to-touch covers, and they come with these little bookmarks. Illustrated classics for children. Again, these full-page illustrations, lots of stories. And then we have ones for older kids too. I know there's a collection of like scary stories or ghostly stories. This one has fewer illustrations in it, but it's still a collection of stories. And then finally, we do have some of them that are just one story, unabridged. I know we also have Heidi, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. This one, my 4-year-old likes looking through these because the pictures are so cool. They all come with this little bookmark. Lastly, I want to share this really cool book called A Year in My Life. This is kind of like a doodle book, but it's a doodle diary. Every day, there's a new prompt for something for your child to write or draw. Imagine you're about to explore the jungle. Draw what you would wear, what you would take, and the animals you would like to see on your adventure. So every day is an opportunity to be creative, just to think about something different. If you have a child who loves to draw or has a wild imagination, this is fantastic, and it's a keepsake that they can look back on that year that I was however old, and this was on my mind, and the kind of things I thought. Fantastic birthday gift if you're looking for something to give. This one is ideal. If you have any questions and need more recommendations on ages or genders, special topics, please let me know, and I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks.